Falana and Amoya, and we are happy once again to meet you
Well,
all.
you say
Lead,
a
drink,
friend.
and talk for our team. We came on a little bit late, but you know how technology is, things happen. But guess what? We are all here. So once
I was
again,
in the shower.
with Build a Sister Up, Quentin, our brother down at the bottom,
Hello.
representing Build a Brother Up, and Qualan and Amoya. Again, we are Build a Sister Up, and we are happy for our 10-minute talk. And I will turn it over to the beautiful lady and gentleman, Quentin, so they can let you know our topic. So enjoy.
The topic is, what are ways that people give up power? What do you think, Polly? There are some ways.
So the topic is what are the ways people give up power? Now, I'll go and start first. You can give up power a lot of different ways. Now, I'm going to go with owing people money, okay? I'm going to go with that for a second. When you owe someone money, they can use that against you.
That's
For
true.
instance, the creditors, like if you owe a credit card, owe a lot of money on the credit card and you haven't paid for it and it goes to collection, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use that as power, but in a way you can use that if you hear where I'm going. Because that creditor is going to continue to call you and call you and call you and call you until you pay the bill. So that's one way, like owing people money, that you're giving up power. I know some people may be like, no, I'm not gonna go with that. But to me, that's one way. I mean, it's a lot of different ways. That's one way. Um, Another
I
thing
said sexually.
okay, Quinn's gonna go next. I won't bring up his point. I want him to bring it up. But another thing too, to me, is like, if I don't drink, and I'm saying this because I've seen people drink a lot and they stumble and they might fall and they don't actually have their uh, what am I trying to
Mental
say?
facilities of capacity. They're
Yes,
inebriated,
right.
intoxicated.
Because you're losing your power. You don't have power because the power is then transferred to the whatever you're drinking. That's one way I can think of. So credit and drinking to me, because I've seen some people um, that had a little, too much, and they I've seen people fall and hurt themselves. That's one way I can say that you can lose your power. So that's me. Okay.
Quinn, did you want to go?
Over to Quentin.
Well, it's different ways to lose power. I think sexually you could lose power to a person. You could be submissive to a person if it's really good and all that stuff. You would do anything for that person. So yeah, that could be another way. Um, Also working for somebody else. You got a supervisor in front of you, so you losing power there because they telling you what to do. So there's different ways. It's just different ways other than even what Carlita said. I agree with her, but it's still different ways you can lose your own power. Now, I'm one of those people, I don't like a person telling me what to do because I've been in prison and everything. And they would let us know when we had to eat, when we had to shower, when we had to do this, when we had to do that. But now I'm not in that situation no more. I don't want nobody telling me what to do. But they had power over me. So it's different ways to lose power than just, that one. Like I said, sexually, being in prison, just somebody telling you what to do. That's losing your power. Like I said, a supervisor working. You might not want to do that job, but they making you do the job because they know you're capable of doing it and everything. So it's like, even though you don't want to do it, maybe you think somebody else should be doing it. But they still asked you to do it, and it's your supervisor. So you losing power that way. So it's a lot of ways to lose power. Not just one. There's many, many, many ways. Good ways, bad ways. It's just a way to lose it. And however you're gonna lose it, you're gonna lose it. People lose
You brought
power
up
every
some
day.
good points. You
People,
brought up
people, people get their power cut off.
right.
If you don't pay that bill,
You will lose
so
power.
That's true.
yeah, you get your power cut off. You don't pay that bill. So it's different ways to lose power.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree that one of the, I guess, the starting points for losing power is like the post I shared was that believing you don't have any power to begin with. So you're giving up something that in essence is innate with you because you think you don't have it to begin with. And that may cause you to do certain things that make you lose your liberty, make you lose out on your financial decisions, make you lose out on your mental capacities because you engage in activities that are detrimental to you because you believe you don't have the power to overcome those things or to want more. So I believe it all starts with what you believe you have to begin with and what you believe you have to fight for and to retain and maintain. So I definitely agree that you can lose power financially, sexually, working for someone else. And it all starts with what you believe you were.
And not even paying the bill.
Not even paying the bill. It all starts with what you believe you are entitled to, what you're born with. And we're all born equally, so we all have the same amount of power, but how do we choose to effectuate that power in life is what causes us to actually lose the power that we do have.
I agree. So my example, I guess, would be if it was a toxic relationship. When you're in a toxic relationship, sometimes people stay in them because they, for whatever reasons, they stay in them. I mean, it's many to name. But if you're in a toxic relationship, you're losing power because you don't want to get out of that toxic relationship. So that would be my example.
I mean, keep talking. What happened?
Well, on that situation, I got a lot of topics. I got a lot of stuff to say about it, but I lost power before. I didn't got uncontrollable over myself. That's when you lose power. You can lose power over yourself.
Yeah, that's a good example. You can't lose power over yourself.
Yeah, you probably don't feel you got control, but shoot, you do. All you gotta do is focus.
What's an example of you losing power over yourself? That's a good one.
The times I went to prison being drunk and stuff, you turn into a different person when you're drunk. It's like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
Yeah. So that's
you don't know what you're doing.
That's
so you wake up and be like, oh my goodness, you done open up that spirit, and they call it spirits. Like out there in Maryland, they call it spirit stores.
Wow. Yeah.
When you go to the liquor stores, they call them spirit stores. So you opening up that spirit, you opening up that next person that's taking over your body. But people have blackout moments and don't know what they do. I didn't have them before, blackout moments, and didn't know what I was doing. But then when I wake up, I'll be like, dang, I did all of that. Jeez, I didn't mean to do that. But the next person you did that to, they don't understanding that you didn't mean that to them. They know you. They know your face. They know what you did.
Right.
So you could lose power over that. That's losing power, opening up them spirits.
Yeah, it looks like we lost power to our other Facebook Live.
Yeah, we just went back on, but we've been recording, so we're actually going to upload the whole video onto YouTube as we always do. But so we didn't really miss out on anything. So
Okay.
We're back on, and we can continue with what we were saying.
And for the ones that are coming on, we're talking about it's a great topic, ways that you can lose power. I mean, Quentin brought up some really good points. You can lose power. One good thing he brought up is, the power that we use all the time, the lights and gas, your cell phone, he wants to think about that. That's one source of power you can actually lose when you don't pay the bill.
Right, yeah. I had to go pay the electric bill today.
Right, exactly.
And so yeah, you can lose power easily over yourself, over your electric, your phone. Your phone could die. I'm on 6% right now, but I'm still going.
I'm on 8. So
Now I'm on 5.
we in the same boat.
But yeah, you can lose all of that stuff easily.
Yes. So we just regained our power. So I mean, I guess we can pivot and say, what are ways we can regain our power after we believe we lost it?
Prayer.
That's bullseye right there.
Yeah.
Now on that situation, pray. All of that situation, prayer. If you lose your bills get cut off, you still gonna need to pray to get that stuff back on and all that stuff.
Right.
And then if you lose your self power, I call it self power because you in control of yourself. You make your own decisions. In the end of the day, you make your own decisions. You got the right to pick that liquor up, or you got the right to do this and do that. You got the right to say yes or no.
Mhm.
So it's self power. That's self power.
Yeah, I would say prayer and actually doing the works.
Yeah, all of that is self power. You got to be self driven to do all of that stuff. Sometimes people is taught. Sometimes people learn it on their own. I think more people is taught than learning it on their own. You can't really learn stuff like that on your own. You need a person to guide you. And somebody had to teach them.
Yeah.
Somebody had to teach the teacher.
That's right. Nobody's just born knowing things. So
yeah, somebody got to teach the teacher. People got to learn how to TT in the toilet and all that type of stuff.
Yep. Gotta learn how to walk, all that. Talk.
Learn how to talk, all of that. All that, eat the right foods, all of that stuff.
It is easier to give up your power. And we don't even think that we're actually giving our power up when we give into certain things. You know, some people might say, no, it's not easy to give up your power, but if you do certain things to get yourself in certain situations, then you have given up a level of your own power and you don't even realize it.
Right. That's why I say it's easy to get in trouble, but it's hard to get out of it. And that's with the power too. It's easy to take control of your own actions and everything, but when you want to get out of that stuff, it's hard.
That's true.
It's hard. It's hard for alcoholics to stop drinking. It's hard for people to stop snorting cocaine. It's hard for people to stop smoking weed. That's hard. It's not that easy.
And it's hard for people to leave a toxic relationship sometimes.
It's hard for people to do all of that stuff because they actually probably do really love the person and probably want them to change. But that's not going to happen. So you got to leave it.
That's right. I definitely agree. Definitely.
It happens, it happens, it happens. And it's nothing new under the sun.
It has been going on since the dawn of time. People have been losing power, like in the Bible. Who gave up their power after their hair was cut? Samson.
Samson did all of that over Delilah, and she was like, "Oh, just let me do it." And then you got Job's wife up here talking about curse God and die just because, and all that other stuff. So they had some temptations in the Bible.
But people, the good thing about Job kept his power though, and he was greatly restored. The things that he lost were actually greatly restored. So sometimes I believe that we are actually tested to determine if we know our strengths, if we know our power, and if we know what we're capable of doing, and we have to withstand those tests.
Yeah, Job lost everything though. He lost his kids, he lost his wife. Do you know how I feel off Jada and Quintea?
Yeah, Job did.
Like, come on, that would be hurtful, but he still withstood all of that stuff. And still loved God, still said, hey, you doing it for a reason. Nowadays, people won't understand that.
Yeah,
I don't understand some of the stuff that I've been through in my life with God doing it, and I just don't. But I never cussed him out or anything.
Right. Yeah.
I just lived through it.
So
but I still just don't understand it.
One of the things you're telling me or showing me is that one, I guess, factor or element of power is having faith in what you believe in. to actually occur, and having faith and discipline to withstand certain vices or certain temptations.
Right.
You got to be strong-minded to do all of that.
Yeah.
All right, let's check out the comments. Wanda said, God restored Job with the new wife and children. And that's true. God makes all things new. And I love that. I love that he can make all things new. Even if it's a bad situation, it's always working together for our good, for those who love him. So
Mhm.
I guess that completes our 10-minute talk. This was fun. I love this topic. It was really
anything
fun.
to add to it, Quentin? Anybody?
No, I said what I had to say.
Okay.
And then we'll be back on Thursday with our next topic. We'll have the search in the group. You know what I mean? See what you guys have been talking about. And we'll see you again on Thursday.
Thank you for
No.
joining us.
What will Thursday's topic be?
So how it works is we pick a question, like a very popular question that received maybe lots of likes or comments from the group, or just something that we think stands out, and we'll discuss that. It can be from the members, it can be from us, but it's something that a post that was in the group, either group, Build a Sister Up or Build a Brother Up. And we talk about it because it struck something within us that we believe is warranting of
Well, I
discussion.
have one. Why do some women think they are better than men?
That's a good one. So that's Thursday's topic.
Yeah.
Why do some women think they're better than men?
Because they got that saying, what a woman can do, a man can do, and all that other stuff, or whatever the saying is. But then you have some women be like, oh no, I'm a woman and you a man, you should do this. So why is that like that?
Interesting.
That's
All
the
right.
next topic.
But join us Thursday while we go over things and chat. Thank you all for watching.
Build
All right, see you
brilliant,
guys later.
build better, build a brother up, build a sister up.
All right, bye.